What's that?
I was addressing somebody's comment.
So it was 5 years ago, and that's my ex-girlfriend. And then so what's happened is she's she's harboring these negative feelings, and she's trying to make my life a topic of conversation.
And she's not the baby mama.
She's not the baby mama, no.
Okay. I mean, again, do you think if you were on here that she would keep doing that? Because I would think that she would probably stop or at least slow down.
So I should get off so that she'll act mature.
I think that you should stop asking people on this app for money.
Stop putting me in situations where I need to ask people for money.
See, this is the problem. You said you've grown up, right? You're 45 years old. This is what I keep hearing from you over and over and over again is excuses.
What you keep hearing from me is people are stalking me, making my life unsafe, not allowing room for change, not allowing me to just live my fucking life. I'm a fucking homeless guy. I'm a fucking homeless guy.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that, Shaun? Whose fault is that?
The police.
No, it's not the police. It's not the ex-girlfriend. It's not the mother of the
You don't know the story. You don't know the story, and you're not willing to fucking listen to the story.
Dude, I've been listening to your story for over an hour now.
You guys are victim blaming me for fucking every little fucking thing that I do, and fucking I'm the fucking bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm a bad guy if I do this. I'm a bad guy if I do that. I'm a fucking bad guy if I just mind my fucking business and don't bother nobody. I'm a bad guy if I'm a fucking homeless guy struggling in fucking life, not bothering the fucking. I'm
not a bad guy because a child got hurt at your hands and it took you
24 fucking years ago. Get over it.
No, get a job and get a life and smarten up and stop blaming other people for your fucking shit.
Next. Jesus Christ. Tech. Next. Hello.
You're all quiet. Enjoy it. Quiet. I won't be if my face doing it. You be out there. Like she do all the time.
Anybody there?
Loophole my ass. Stop with the noise making and just watch the damn movie.
There's some parenting skills. This is somebody that's gonna. This is somebody that's gonna chastise me about parenting. Next. That's somebody that's gonna chastise me about parenting. Next. Just sit down and watch the damn movie.
Hello.
Hello.
So, I don't normally get in boxes, but I kind of came across yours. So,
I'm special.
Yeah. So, let me kind of understand here. You are homeless, and you're in Canada, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you can't find a job to support yourself or anything like that.
Well, I can't get stable in one spot long enough to be able to find employment.
Okay. Have you ever heard of, there's a couple places in Florida for people that have to live. It's like little towns in Florida. And when you have done things, crimes against children and things like that, you basically have to go live there. You don't have anything like that in Canada?
What we got in Canada is parole and halfway houses. So when you do your time in the institution, and then you come out and you live in a halfway house.
So I know,
go ahead.
They make these places that hurt children. They make these places because people in the public don't want people who hurt kids around them.
That's cool. Yeah.
Okay. These places are for a reason. And that's really for a lot of your protection as well. Because do you think there's a lot of people that walk around knowing that other kids get hurt and don't want to hurt them? Like, I'm wondering as to why you feel like it's okay to get on this app and ask people for money.
Why?
Like, why do you feel like it's okay for you to get on this app and ask people for money, knowing that you hurt a child?
Why? Because I have people that are forgiving, who care about me, who want to not see me live such a painful life.
Well, you made your own life painful, sir. You made
No,
those
I didn't.
choices.
I didn't. I didn't.
Mm, okay, so you did your time.
I did my time, yes.
Okay, so yeah, just because you did your time in whatever jail or whatever, there is an aftermath. You don't get beyond hurting a child. That's forever. Okay, it doesn't matter if you think you did it or not or whatever. There's still a child that's going to live the rest of their life in pain. Okay,
So you think
they
stalking
there's
me
a
is the
child.
answer?
I don't stalk you. I don't. I don't even know who you are. I'm
Lots of
coming
people
on
do.
here and I'm hearing that you hurt a child and you want money and this and that. There's people on this app that bring awareness for people that are asking on this app asking for money. There's a rareness because you could be on here asking people for money in the disguise of whatever Oilers crap you're talking about or whatever. I don't know what that is. But those are unsuspecting people. So if you're going to accept money from people, are you going to tell people, every person that gives you money, are you going to tell them what your crimes were? Because if not, that is basically theft by deception. So if
If
you want to
anybody
ask
asks
for
me,
money,
if
yeah,
anybody asks
no,
me,
no, no, not if anybody asks. You need to be forthcoming and say, I did this, I was prosecuted for this, but I need money. Because do you think that if someone who was
are you
hurt
fucking
in
kidding me
their
right now?
childhood,
Are you kidding
no,
me right now?
do you think that if a person comes in here, doesn't know your background, and they were hurt as a child and started giving you money thinking that you needed this and that they would not be re-traumatized if they found out after they gave you money that they gave someone money that hurt a child? Think about these people that don't know your past that are going to give you money.
I think it's
Think about
irrelevant.
that.
I
It
think
is
my
very
past is
relevant.
irrelevant. I think
It
my
is
past is
very.
irrelevant.
No, your past is very relevant. When you're on a public platform and you're asking for money, your past, your present, your future, that is all relevant now. Because if you want money from the public, you better be public. You better tell them get all your sins out, son, because everybody's going to pull those sins out. See, now have you ever heard of your favorite villain? See, now you got her attention and she's going to rip you up. So whoever that was that's been stalking you, baby, now villain is going to rip you. You caught some eyes today, sir. Like, you caught some big eyes. And
Wonderful.
she's got a big following that's going to rip you. So now you need to think before you ask people for money on this app. You need to think about your past. You need
Guys,
to
if
think
anybody's
about
got
your
any money to
present.
send me, if
And you
anybody's
need to
got
be,
any money to send me,
baby,
I
I
need some
got
money.
money. I got money. But I'm not going to send someone money that it thinks that hurting a child was irrelevant.
Nobody said
Now,
it's acceptable. I'm gonna
it's
let you
not
go because
acceptable.
you're just talking now.
Okay. Have fun, because villain's going to rip you up, sir.
You haven't seen my bank account.
Baby, you ain't seen my bacon.
Have a good day. Next.
I got a couple questions for you.
Hello.
Clearly, you're on this earth, so you either do or you have at one point in time had a mother, correct?
What's that?
I said, clearly, you're walking on this earth, so you either still do or at one point in time you have had a mother, correct?
Had a what?
A mother, a
Oh yeah, I
mom,
got a
whatever
mom.
you call it.
I had a
Are you
mom. Yeah, of
only
course I did.
Are you an only child, or do you have sisters?
I got 5 brothers.
So let me ask you something. If a man did to your mother what you did to those women and their children, how would that make you feel?
Somebody murdered my 3-year-old nephew.
How did that make you feel?
Made me feel like I wanted to use drugs.
Guess what? Not only are the parents of the children you hurt traumatized, if they forgave you, it was only for their own peace. But I'm telling you, they want everything worse for you that could ever happen. But the women are traumatized. The trauma you gave them is for life. And hey, remember that name, villain, because I sent your information to villain. And this is not the last time you're going to hear the name Raggedy T or your favorite villain until you are permanently off this app. This app is for 13 plus, and people that are convicted of abusing children legally are not supposed to be on this app. I'm off for the next week, buddy. I'm going to make it my God's given goal to have you taken down, and you will never see another penny on this app. You burn in hell, motherfucker.
Thank you.
You burn in hell.
Thank you. Next. Hello?
Shaun, I only have a couple things to say to you. First of all, yes, you served your time. According to the law, you're clear, you're good. But you can't expect society to do the same thing. And for you to expect everybody to forgive you is absolutely ludicrous. I know you served your time legally, and you can say that and stand by that. But then you said one other thing that absolutely boggled my brain. You said nothing has happened in 5 years. That's a long time. Shaun, I am 55 years old and nothing has happened in 55 years for me. That's a long time. You can't justify 5 years and say, oh, well, I'm a good boy now. I'm not saying that you didn't serve your time, but you cannot expect society to do it the same way the law does, Shaun. You can't expect that. And you may have not even intended to hurt that child. But the bottom line is you did. And I know you're teacups, but you can still hear me. You hurt that child. So the law says you're fine, but you have no right to expect society to say the same. It's that simple, Shaun. It's that freaking is not something to brag about, Shaun, with your record. Absolutely. If you had done one crime in your life, I can understand you saying it's been, I've only done one. But